When I talk about big data, what I'm talking about is that ability to gather together the data sources that companies have, that they've been sitting on for a long time, and try and leverage the value that they don't necessarily know they've got out of it. What we're trying to do, though, is to take a top-down view of the data, and rather than try and provide the answers to the questions, is to actually try and identify what the questions are in the first place, and take a very much first-step view. And to help us do that, we're trying to collect data from as many different sources as possible. So from the NHS point of view, they would have their electronic medical records, clearly, but they may want to link that to lifestyle information, any other data source that might have an impact on the outcomes of their patients. Using a tool of ours, we hope to be able to pull all those data sources together under one umbrella and enable a non-expert to at least get some insight into what's going on under the covers. We have to encourage as many data suppliers as possible to be willing to give data out, break down some of the barriers and restrictions which are currently in place. A lot of research can't be done easily because the researchers can't see the information that they need. Security is a huge issue because no matter what we may say or think, a personal medical record is sensitive and it's personal to the patient. So anything we use, take and comment on, we have to do sensitively, and we can't let that information just spill out into the ether. So security is a big issue, and it'll probably become a bigger issue over the next few years. And also the volume of data, because at the end of the day, the data isn't getting smaller, it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's growing exponentially. So in 5 years' time, we'll have an awful lot more data to look at than we have today, and probably from a lot more sources as well. Entire use of computers and computing in healthcare really is starting to have benefits. There's all sorts of new things coming out all the time. Software's improved, usability's improved, visualization technologies and techniques have improved. So you don't need to be a master's degree holder in IT to understand and use the systems anymore. Now you should be able to get hold of your iPad or your PC screen and just start off and go straight into the system, doesn't matter what it is, and use it. It should be intuitive, it should be simple, and the messages coming back should be straightforward and readily understandable. And that's where we're getting to slowly.